hope it's okay that a random voice is here. Can you just not hold a name or label for me? Don't even call me someone other than yourself. That's how much you shouldn't even register a separate presence. That is not the point of this talk. The point is that ego that says, how could a man know more than me about myself on YouTube hold any significance? The message stands true. It doesn't matter who gives it. It only matters how well it is received. And I'm here to tell you what the timeless is. The title of this one will be, how can we see clearly that we are not the body and mind if there's panic? That shaky panic, that fear, the thoughts, the doubt, the worry, the sense of needing to do something to fix something. Full-blown, powerful anxiety. Disconnection, actually. Discomfort in the form. All of these, even, are forgettable. My criteria for something true is, even in sleep it must exist. Sorry there, I was blissing out. I almost stopped talking there and just fell in. That's possible for me now. If random moments of bliss occur, I want to just stay there and forget why I'm even filming this voice right now. And you can be this clean. There is no task in this form. You should have no task, no activity. This is the door directly to the Lord, the God of gods, the consciousness beyond even the concept of all ideas, beyond even the concept of aware. It is just the truth. It can never be lost. What I am saying by that is, if it can never be lost, then what are you doing looking for it? It is possible for the body and mind to hold no task. One taskless moment of needing to do nothing, needing to look for nothing, needing to complete nothing, not needing to be seen, no need to be loved, no need to be having closure to fix the world, no need to be in a pleasure or gaining sort of experience. The body can be in a sense of loss. It can hold fears and tasks. It can perceive a threat. In truth, the body is always empty. It is assumption, perceived threats that cause disruption of the perfect calm that you already always are. So I tell you once again, this body mind you think you are, even the one who's seeking and searching, not feeling already that God is perfect and forever present, right? I tell you to just wait. Wait and rest and know. So with the body being chaotic, with you even feeling helpless, you move into the sort of awareness that there's a dragon called the mind that is spitting fire at you. A fire that creates the idea, an image and a story of a separate power from the perfect, eternal, ever-present I amness and peace that you already are. There's nothing for you to do. Rest in the I am not a doing. You are before doing. That is why you sleep. You wake up. You perceive every sunshine and every rainfall because you are that presence. You are that presence. Just the presence of you being here is enough. Imagine that. So the ideas of you being a body that can change and needs to do this and this to gain that reward is just a lie. Don't follow that. Right? I am here to tell you that you are not a doing. So the very act of seeking is a doing, with a beginning and an end. You are beyond beginning. In fact, there is nothing in the beginning. Just life. The very presence of vibrant life. And life has its flavor of steam and vibrant occurrences inside the body. And these can be there. Just know that there's nothing to do about it. Just because, and I don't even like the idea of fear. So I have decided to remove fear from my vocabulary. I invite you to do the same. Just call everything God's pure. Remove the idea of a separate power from the perfect spirit, the perfect eternal that can never lose. You want to be that. It's been calling you, always, because it's always been here. The reason you can feel like you've lost it or you're looking for God. I told this to my sister the other day. She's an amazing soul who is already resting in what is always natural to rest in. In fact, you always are there. It's just that when this chaotic storm of kind of searching, you're seeking, you want to be complete, there's a part of you that feels there's something that I need. It's something I need to do. Well, maybe it's just that it's an unanswerable question. That's why you'll never find it. What I am pointing to, you cannot lose it. That's because you're in it. You, as a projection of someone with fear, is already resting in the unchanging knowing of nothing needing to be done. That is what God is. God is perfect, right? So what would need to be done? What can you possibly do that would need to be done to complete what is already here? So, like a fish cannot find the ocean, you can't find what you already are. That would be like wearing glasses and spending your entire life looking for them, not realizing they are the one seeing the one looking for them. So you, as a small, scared, threatened, unpure, unalive being, is actually resting in the eyes of God already. So that's my answer for you. How can you enlighten in a moment of chaotic mind-body? I would say by waiting. And when I say waiting, I don't mean to sit there anxiously, wanting it to go away. Just waiting in the place where you know God is already going to unfold the solution for that storm. The body will soon calm itself like a roaring engine. It produces fire. But don't worry, because soon there will be something to admire. And look ahead, almost like in the chaoticness, you already know you are the perfect power. So this illusion cannot stand for long. So you're not almost in a waiting, wanting something state, but waiting in the place where everything is already being taken care of. And what can be more pure than that? I don't see a need to change it, because I already know God's going to do something about it as a natural occurrence, just like a flower will bloom. The light of your pure faith will always be, even when appearances turn stormic, where threat is perceived in this form. You will no longer believe those stories, because those projections become very clear that they don't change the one who simply rests, already knowing that they are enough, that there's nothing to be done. Broken mystic out. May the light guide you to the eternal resting place of, I am done. In fact, I never wanted anything. That's when you know that you were just fooled your entire life to believe there was something to do. That there's something to grab. In truth, all grabbings and all senses of gain were unfolding in the eternal vine itself. Right? Know that in every moment, there is just pure.